Hey guys, RB. I am enjoying my quiet time in my veranda, and I tell you, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous morning. It is July 1st, and I was just sitting out here and I was thinking, man, I haven't done a video of my garden and I don't know how long. And today might be that day. Today might be that day. I had a garden party in June, and I didn't even share that footage. Probably won't. That was my last one. It was a beautiful day. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm going to just share some things that's going on in my garden. First off, this beautiful chair I got for Mother's Day. I bought myself for Mother's Day for this veranda space. And let me show you how it works. It is so cool. They have these little things on the side, and that's how you lock it into place. If you want it to move and glide up and back and forth, you can go like this, you can go like this, you can just, it's so relaxing. It's got a thing to hold your neck in place. You don't have to be straining with your neck. It's a neck pad, whatever we want to call it. But look at how this thing glides. It just I can be back here just chilling and relaxing and sleeping. And so yeah, I wanted to share this chair. First of all, it is awesome. I found it at a hardware store, a local hardware store here in town, and they have a bunch of colors, and they had it where you could just get on and try it out. And as I tried it out, I was like hooked. I'm like, oh, I gotta bring this home. I have got to bring this home. Check out this new clock. It's not a new clock. It's a clock that broke on me, and I really liked it. But my husband was like, you don't need a clock in there. You already got a watch on. You got your phone. What you need a clock for? So anyway, look at this clock. It says RB's Timeless Zone. And I tell you, I can be out here and it's just a priceless place to be. I enjoy just hanging out here, especially at this time of the morning. It is 7:41. It's nice and cool. Don't want to be out here at 3. I mean, there is a fan, but right now I don't need it. This little space is just, it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So let's get to the garden. Love my little fountain. Got this so many years ago at Kmart. I don't even know if they still have a Kmart. But yeah, I love this fountain. It works like a charm. I bought some little plants to put over in my pot there. They were $1 each, and I just liked the way it looked. I don't even know the name of this, but I just like the fuzzy looking. There is ladybugs all in my veranda. I love it. So, this is my little patio out here. I got some petunias. Everything is on drip, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's just a wonderful feeling to be able to not have to worry about your plants dying. You do what you have to do on the front end, because drip is not easy. It's not hard, but it's not easy. It takes a lot of time. It takes some time in doing it, but it's not the hardest thing to do. I'm doing too much moving. It takes time doing it, but it's not the hardest thing to do. So I would suggest it for anybody, because I tell you, it's the best investment that I have made for my garden. And it just makes things look good and makes you look good, because it seems like you're spending a whole lot of time and you're not. So this is my collection of clay pots. I purchased these, a whole set of them. I have a video on it, from a garage sale. They sold all of it to me for like $10 or $5, some crazy number that was just, you couldn't pass up. So yeah, I have it stationed here. It sits here until I need it, but I just use it whenever I need a terracotta pot. This is my flower cart, which I love. This year is not as decked out as other years. I just have these impatiens that a friend of mine gave me at the garden party. She had it in this little terracotta pot that she made for me, which I thought was really, really pretty. And I needed more space, so I put it in here, and I love it. I have some plants in here, some geraniums. I love the orange geraniums. And I have this hollyhock, and it's getting ready to flower, looks like. It's on drip as well. Everything's on drip. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I am loving these geraniums. I mean, it is just a wonderful plant, because you just pick off the spent foliage and flowers, and they just keep coming back and coming back like this. Just click it off like that. See all that in there that's died. I mean, I could have kept that on, but just as an example, here's more that's getting ready to come. More. I love geraniums. This is a little vignette, I guess I'll call it, here in the rock garden. And it's just 2 planters. I've had these planters for years. I've decided to pull it out. This little fountain, bird bath, water. It is a place the birds love to hang out. And in my container, I have some beautiful pink impatiens. These are sun patients, and look at these leaves on this sweet potato vine. I think I love this one better than the other sweet potato vine, just because of the heart shape. Look how unique that is. And of course, Verbena variensis, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But I try to fill up my there they are. They see me, so they're like, okay, I'm out. I'll be back later. They were on their way. I'll be moving shortly. But anyway, they love this little container. Now this right here is my watermelon vine. Watermelon. I put it in a pot. It's crimson sweet, and I see some flowers, and I'm excited to have that. Oh, I see another one down here. That is so cool. I love that. In a pot. As long as it's a big pot, you can do it in a pot. And over here, look at this one. I have lots of fruit on here. This one, this is not a crimson sweet. This is what, Renee? This is a sugar baby. Now, these have to be these smaller varieties in order to grow them in pots. I see 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 4, and 5. No telling what's growing down there. Don't know, but that's looking good to me. I put this in this pot. Don't remember the name of it. It's some type of arborvitae. And I put a little door at the bottom for the little fairies to come in and live. I just thought that was cute. And like I said, I had some plants that I'm going to just surround in here. Those little fuzzy red plants that I just showed you. This is a seating area. Another seating area. And I love having these little seating areas for friends who come over. We can just chill, but not in this heat. When it's anytime after, let's just say 11, you can't really be out here. We're getting up there into the hundreds. And look at my phlox. I moved it from over there by the air conditioning unit on this side, and I transplanted it over here, and I love it so much over here because I can look from my veranda right out here to this beautiful, beautiful pink. That is my favorite color, I have to say. And for me to be able to see that sitting there in the veranda is just priceless. Remember, I was really concerned about this bee balm. This is bergamot. And when I first bought it, it was lying on the ground like a ground cover. And I thought, oh, I sure hope it doesn't look like this. I want it to get tall and beautiful. And it has done that. Look at all the pollinators enjoying this plant. Oh my goodness. This is a good one. And I love the pretty color. They come in so many colors. And this is my first bee balm in my garden. So if I can find a space for more, I will put it in there. If something dies, let's say that. If something dies, I will add more bee balm in different colors. I just love seeing all the pollinators all over that plant. I bought these little things at Aldi's. They were like $5. Isn't it cute? The little... I bought the mushroom. And I bought the bluebird. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, this is my vegetable garden. Haven't shown it in a while. Haven't really done a video in a while. My bad. Just a lot going on and just enjoying life. I thank God for the life that He has given me, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying my garden. Just chilling in it, really. Not working, just chilling. Allowing the drip irrigation and all that to work for me. So back here, I have this, let me see, these little signs that I love. Then sings my soul. It takes a long time to grow old friends. I put in here this iron piece and I love it. I added the little hummingbird in there. And this one says, when in doubt, look up. These are some new container plants. This is Sunblaze Rose. They were on clearance at Lowe's, and this is what it's looking like. So I put one in here, one over there, and one over here. And I like to intermingle plants, vegetables with flowers. because it pulls the pollinators in, and they begin to pollinate a lot of the vegetables. You see, I have some basil in there with my tomatoes, and it's looking pretty good. The pollinator, the bee, is just pollinating those in there, doing his thing. So that's why I like to incorporate it. My sun gold, I love sun gold tomatoes. I have it in this container here. I just pulled up my garlic. That reminds me I have to go and look at it because it should be cured by now. I put it in a dark space down in my basement. This is Sweet 100 right here. I'm a fan of the cherry tomatoes, and I gotta kind of get those back in check. This is my Zephyrin Druin rose. It is not in bloom at this time, but I'm kind of allowing it to sprawl so that I can start attaching it to this lattice. And back here, I may put some potatoes in here. I just bought a bag of potatoes, and I will probably put them in here and let them do its thing. Let them do its thing underneath all the soil. So since this is empty, why not use it? I love the annual flowers back here in this. This used to be my window box, and it's still a window box, but I don't have windows that I can put these on, so I just have them on the ground here, and I've put in the red hot salvias and the other colors, and I think they are beautiful there. This piece right here is full of succulents that I love. I don't have to do anything to them. Just let them grow and look pretty like they are doing. So this is something that is a set it, forget it thing. I don't have to constantly be putting in new plants. And look at this, isn't this pretty? More salvia. And I think it's beautiful. It's all on drip, and I'm so happy about that. See those containers? They are just popping with succulents, and I don't have to do anything to it. I don't have to water it. That's the beauty of the succulents. The rain waters it. And check this out. You gotta love sun gold. If you haven't tried sun gold, you don't know what you're missing. They are delicious. My favorite. So this is another little seating area. And I love coming out here as well. Put up my umbrella and just chill back here in this area. It's nice and peaceful. You can read a book. I don't sleep back here. I wouldn't do that because it's just too much, you're outdoors and all the things. So it's just a good place to sit and read. And like I say, the pollinators are enjoying these plants. It's a great little vegetable garden, in my opinion. And it's nice and full, in my opinion. It's not a lot of vegetables. I'm not really a vegetable gardener. Like, spinach, lettuce, and all the things, the greens and all that. I just don't do too much of that. It's mainly tomatoes, potatoes, garlic, stuff like that. And watermelon, as you saw. This is my, I haven't shown this either. This is my grapevine. It is a Reliance pink seedless. And I am not really enjoying it like I thought I would. I thought I would get grapes and be able to eat them and enjoy them. And I do have grapes, but I'm not able to eat them. So to me, what is the point? They're not, it's not easy. I mean, first of all, you're getting all of these runners that's just going upwards. And so I'm constantly cutting that back. And then the fruit looks like it's, I'm just not impressed. So I may end up getting rid of the grapevine because the purpose was for grapes. And if I'm not going to get grapes, I'd rather have something else in here that's going to do what I want it to do. Do what I want it to do. So I'm considering doing something else in this spot, but I have to have something because I love going underneath here and just enjoying this beautiful garden of I have. I'm just so thankful, so very thankful. I love the view of all the flowers. All the flowers are making me happy. Right here. These are my boxwoods, and underneath I have some Patriot hostas. I have this big Sum and Substance hosta that sits right in front of the arbor. And I love Patriot hostas. It's just so pretty to me. There are so many different kind of hostas, but that is one of my favorites. And of course, the Sum and Substance. This little area is really making me happy. Not too long ago, I redid it because it was just a jumble heap of mess. Now I have spring interest, summer interest, fall interest. I even threw some tomatoes back here, if I can get back to it. But look at these beautiful bee balms. Like I said, this phlox was transplanted here this spring. And it's doing really well. I mean, I love the color. That's my favorite color. This is a chase tree that a friend of mine in the area I purchased from her. She has a little garden where she sells a lot of stuff out of her greenhouse. And I bought this not knowing what it would do. And when I put it in, I tell you, it barely had any roots. I didn't think it was going to survive, and it's doing really well, so I'm happy to see that. This is my Japanese maple. Here are more tomatoes that I just put in here. I just kind of throw them in places where I have space because I love the cherry tomatoes. This is I forget the name of it. I will put it on the screen. It's a late flowering plant. I will show what it looked like before with all the flowers on it. Right now it looks like just a green plant, but it's really beautiful. This is a Amsonia Starstruck. I bought it on clearance in the fall last year and planted it in here, not knowing if it was going to survive. It did. So happy that it did. As I always talk about, this is my favorite rose, veranda white. It's a memorial to my mom. She loves going into the veranda. So I named I purchased it based on that name, veranda. And it's always in bloom. So many buds to come. I tell you, it's a wonderful plant, a wonderful rose. If you have not found a rose that you feel gives a lot of flowers, I would definitely try this one because, man, I would not lie. This thing is always in bloom, always beautiful. I don't know. Let me see. I don't think it has a fragrance. No, it's not fragrant, but it is beautiful. It's beautiful. I have my gladiolas here. I cut off a lot of the ones that had died back, but I like it with that purple trellis there. This is my 9 bark. This thing I have cut back so many times. It is just huge, always huge. But I love it. It also had a baby. I gave the baby to a friend. And so these things are wonderful. But I like trimming mine because this is overgrown to me. I will cut this back soon. I have some alliums growing here. I have some weeds growing here. And I have some ground cover growing. I wanted to do a video on all the perennial plants that you can put in containers that come back year after year after year. I think I'm just going to throw it in this video because I always say I want to do it, but then I forget. These are just lilies. They are orange lilies, small little lilies that come back in this container and this one every single year. And they are so pretty. And with the geraniums that come out as well, the orange geraniums, these are orange, that is orange. So this comes out first, then these continue all throughout the season. But the geraniums aren't perennials. Only these lilies are perennials. Those are annuals. This is, I got a little sign that says happy place. Can't see it because of the, there we go, happy place. This is my shade garden. I just put those black-eyed Susans in that pot, so that's something that will come back year after year, and I don't have to worry about it. Trying to put something, constantly trying to fill up a pot. When you have so many pots, you want to not have to focus on constantly filling the pot every year. So I try to put in perennials that will come back every year. And so that is a bee balm as well. No, that is I forget what that is. I think it's a bee balm, but I just put that in. It's kind of done its job. I need to deadhead it and put some mulch and stuff around this area. I'm not good at mulching, guys. I have to admit. When my life was freed up with the drip irrigation, you would think, okay, now I'll mulch. But no, I haven't done that. But this is my shade garden. Ajuga is what this is. I have it over there as well. And this stuff is so easy to transplant into other areas. Like I probably need to put some in this area to fill this up so I won't have so many weeds. But over here, this is my favorite. It's called Sun King Aurelia. It is for the shade. It is the quintessential shade garden plant. It just screams, here I am, look at me. And I love it. It started off really, really small. It comes back every year. It's a beauty. This is my shade area as well. I have heucheras. I have what is it? Sedums. I have steel bees. I have a new peony that I put in here. It's beautiful peony. And yeah, this is my little shade area. Hello, sunshine. That would be this. I put these astilbes in the pot. They come back every year. So that's a good plant to put in a pot. Astilbes. I have one here. I have some over here. This is my spiderwort. In the daytime, I think it's getting to a point where it's getting really, really late in the season. But I would say from spring, May, all the way to the middle of spring, the middle of June. In the morning, these open up and they're this color. Right now, they're looking like that. So I'm thinking it's a little late in the season. Let me get back over in the shade so I can show you this beautiful crepe myrtle. This is my most favorite. I have a lot of friends who are gardeners who say, how are you able to grow a crepe myrtle in this zone? They're not having a good success with growing it. I don't know. All I know is it was over there in that garden when it was my sitting garden at one point. I moved it, transplanted it over here on the other side of the fence, and it loves life. That's all I can say. It loves life. And I'm so happy to have this wisteria. Amethyst Falls wisteria. It is beautiful in the spring, but guess what? It's summer now, and it's growing flowers all over again. That is just, I love that. I love it, love it, love it. And anytime something comes back, that just makes me happy, happy, happy. Now, this is, I have the dog. I don't have a dog. That's the neighbor's dog barking. So just ignore him. He's doing what dogs do. But anyway, this is my entrance to my flower garden. I love my flower garden. For some reason, this pot needs to be unplugged from the bottom because it should be looking like that. And it's not. It's suffering. And so I have to do something to change that. This is my Gertrude Jekyll rose, and it has a bloom on top. It has a bloom on top. Right up top. Now, it's not, it blooms really, really well in the spring, and then it's done. So you'll get sporadic little flowers here and there. I see some at the bottom here. Oh, how pretty. That is gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? There's some more. Thought I saw one over here. Yeah, one right there. Now these pots too are arborvitaes. I'm gonna have to look and see if I have some footage of how small they were when I put it in the pot. But now look at it. It's a great flanking to flank the entrance of this garden, this flower garden. And I also found this little sign that says flower garden. This was when I went to the Tulip Festival in Baker Creek in Missouri, Mansfield, Missouri. And I found that sign, and I just haven't put anything in here. I do have drip. It's working every day, but there's nothing in there to water. Same as this one, but they're ready for something. So that's why I always try to pick up a little pot here and there, a plant here and there, so I can just tuck it in. So I have a couple to do that with. This is the beautiful plant that I have grown from seed, and it comes up every year faithfully in this pot. I don't have to worry about putting anything in here. It comes up every year. This is a butterfly plant. Monarch butterfly plant. So that is, let me go back through the entrance. Look at my zinnias. I'm loving the zinnias. And you know, zinnias always attract pollinators, always. So that's why I put these tomatoes in here. It's not a vegetable garden, but why not put some in there as well? See the wisteria. It is so pretty. Love the color. Those two together. This is Amsonia Starstruck. I showed you that I had some over there in that pot. They come back. This comes back every year. Don't have to do anything with it. This monarch butterfly plant comes back every year. This is my first year having this in the garden, and I love it. What's the name of this? This is Amaranth. HOPI red. HOPI red. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think that is the most unique looking plant ever. So I have this, that, more zinnias, spiderwort. That spiderwort is looking much better than the other. I think the tip is cutting them back and placing them in other spots where they will shine. So many things to look at. Look at that one. More amaranth, yellow, and a peach one. That is a Monarda, a burgundy one, and it has some, what is that at the bottom? I forget what that's called, but I also have some, what is that? Creeping Jenny at the bottom. I think that looks nice. Another container with nothing in it. That would be a great, you don't have to fill up every container, but it's nice to be able to do that. This is a beautiful color zinnia. I love that. It is called Queen Lime. It says Queen Lime Orange, but I think that's, I don't know, it may be Queen Lime Orange, but it don't look orange to me. I purchased a bunch of these, or got a bunch of these for free from a lady in my neighborhood. She just does a lot of things from seed, and then she gives them away. So I believe this is one of them. Isn't that so pretty? Now this is my Stand By Me clematis. It does not climb. It just kind of droops over like that, and I think that is so pretty. Wonderful addition to the flower garden. This is a bay laurel that a friend of mine gave me. It is on drip. I was going to put some zinnias in here, but I never got to it. So, it's still time. I can still do that. This is my Munstead lavender. I don't do anything water-wise with this. It's doing its thing, and I'm loving it. I just leave it alone. I put some Pachysandra. I had a 6-pack. I put some here, 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 and here. I know I need my hat on. It is didn't expect to do this, but here I am out here. But anyway, I put the Pachysandra in here because I'm trying to fill this up with Pachysandra so that I can cut back on the weeds. This is one of my favorite roses, William Baffin. And I have to get back here and cut down some of this. This is a freebie. I always get freebies from this rose, which is nice. And yarrow is back here in this little cute container. I love it. It's so sweet. This is a Rose of Sharon, a white one that I love seeing out of my window. I have, this is from that plant. I need to raise that up and stake it up against the fence. But that is my coneflower. It's the one that's on steroids. In the coming months, you will see why I say that. And look at this quick fire hydrangea. It starts chartreuse, white, and then now this beautiful color. I love this plant. I love this hydrangea. It is huge. I mean, huge. This is a salvia candle, something like that. I see my rose is growing back here. At first, I thought it died. It looks like it's coming back. These are coral forester grass, which you can barely see. There's my, I don't have a name for him. I'll call him King George. He's watching over this border. Love this. My other roses in bloom. I was saying all my roses are done, but they are not. I'm so happy to see that that is in bloom again. Here and there. False spirea, false something. Look at that. Talk about giving you some privacy. That grass was this big when I first got it. Now look at it. Unbelievable. I love it. You see, I got a bungee cord because I don't want it flopping. I want it doing just what it's doing. These are my beautiful daylilies, the only ones I really have in the garden, and I'm glad because I have a client that has zillions of these, and I am constantly cutting them back, constantly doing all the things. But when you just have one in one area, it makes life so much easier. My daisies, these are my only daisies that I have, and I love them. These are those cone flowers that you saw back there. This is, I have those bungee corded because I want them standing up. This is privacy. It's like a privacy fence. And look at my beautiful flower here. More to come. More to come. In this area before, I had my beautiful lilies, pink lilies, and they have done their beautiful show, and now they're done. And now these come out, hibiscus. Yeah, these come out. I love that constant something coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. That's what a garden, in my opinion, should be like. So look at this beautiful standard. This is my utility room back there. But before you get there, you got this beauty to look at. Isn't that pretty? I don't remember the name of this hydrangea. It's not the regular like Limelight or Pinky Winky or anything like that. It's one that I very rarely remember the name of, so I'm just showing it because it's beautiful. It's right next to the vegetable garden. And of course, my greenhouse. It's a small thing, but I love it, and it really is a storage unit more than a greenhouse, but nonetheless, I love it. So that is what's growing on in my backyard. I would take you up front. Let's see. This video is already 42 minutes. So I think in order, I'll do that on another day. This is the backyard. I'll do a front yard tour on another day. But yeah, I'm loving all the pollinators, loving all the beautiful plants. And oh, I forgot one area. These are black-eyed Susans. These are Rudbeckia. And I have some geraniums in pots here. I'll put the name of these tall, spiky flowers. I grew them from seed a couple of years ago. These are perennials, so they come back every year. These are my blue boxes that I found at the Goodwill. I found 3 of them, and these are by a company. I'll put the name of them. I was just so surprised to see them. They are boxes that you hang on a fence, and I added to this box this year some salvia, some I believe those are impatiens, and some coleus. The pollinators are loving this plant. I love the plants that the pollinators love. This is a center box with coleus, and actually those are not salvias. Those are the flowers that the coleus makes. I said those were salvias, but they are not. I had to do a voiceover because I had music going in my veranda. But these right here, I said that these plants were impatiens, but they are not. They are zinnias, white zinnias, a real pretty coleus in the middle. And yeah, I love this area. I got a little spinner from one of my clients, and it's okay. I have more geraniums in this container, and I have a peony right here by this drip. And this I call my secret garden. It's on the side of my veranda, and I love it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed sharing it finally. Have a great day.